Hey guys, I am ForeverAGame and welcome to the very first part of my Decades Challenge. This is my very first challenge in The Sims 4, and it seems fun. So, I saw this. It was some people did it on YouTube, and then there was also a forum page on The Sims about it, on the Sims website.com about it. And so you go through each decade from the 1890s to the 1900s, 1910s, 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and the 2010s. You go through all of those decades. It's kind of like a legacy challenge, but I don't think you have to stay on the same lot. And there's rules for each decade, and you go through history. And it seemed really fun, and so I thought, why not? So, we are in the 1890s right now, and we have our two Sims, and this is their house. It's really cute, and I guess I'll read the rules of the 1890s. You may only marry within your ethnicity, so since they're Caucasian, white, whatever, they marry another white person. And you may only marry and have a relationship with the opposite gender because that was not a thing then. That was not a thing then. And there are outside toilets, which explains this building right here. There is no electricity, and so you have to use candles or lanterns, and apparently I am offline. I kinda don't care. And you must always try for a baby. You can't just woohoo because they did not have birth control back then. Because it's the 1890s. Girls born may only have the creativity bonus, I don't know why. Women take care of the children and tidy up the house and may help with the garden. Female children may only move out once they're married. Male heirs only. If there are no boys, a married girl's husband may inherit. And I think female heirs start in the 20s. Yeah, the 20s, female heirs happen. And so the old-fashioned, you have to use an old-fashioned stove and fridge. No showers, only bathtubs. No jobs. Money is made through gardening, painting, or woodworking. Wooden walls and floors, explaining why the entire house is wooden except for that stone part. And the house must only be decorated in impressionist or classic paintings. And you must have a cow plant ready for the 1910s, so start now. Because in the 1910s, there's World War I, and instead of sending the male children off to war, you'd give them to the cow plant. So we had to go fish for a cow plant eventually. But, oh yeah, I have to read the backstory. But yeah, we are in the 1890s. We are in the fall of 1890, 1889, I don't know. We're in fall of a year near 1890. And so this is our cute little house. It is 2 stories. And the second story is their bedroom. It's like a loft. And then the first story is this. It's very wooden. And then there's our bathroom. It's nothing special. Just a bathroom. And then we have our 2 Sims who are dressed in very, very 1890s-ish clothing. Or the closest thing I could find to it. And we have Joseph Davis and Sara Davis. They are already married. I believe they're already married. Yes, because I did not want to go through that. I didn't want to start with a single Sim. Because I wanted to start with... I would have wanted to start with Sarah, but you can't do that. And my backstory. This is a lovely backstory. Okay, so this is Sara Davis. And this is her backstory. Sara Davis, born Sara Winslow. Last name sound familiar? She was born Sara Winslow in Denmark during the beautiful summer of 1871 and immigrated to America in the year 1878 with her parents and her older brother. She lived in San Myshuno like most other immigrants when it was an up-and-coming city. She lived there until 1885, so she was 14. And then both of her parents died of pneumonia that was poorly treated. Sara was then shipped off to Willow Creek to live with the Davis family without the knowledge of her older brother who still lived in the city. However, she soon fell in love with the youngest Davis boy, Joseph, and they married in the summer of 1889. So Sara is from Denmark. She was born in Denmark, and she's a Winslow. she is I guess it'd be like an ancestor. I don't feel like this isn't far enough back to call it an ancestor. I guess we'll call her an ancestor. She's an ancestor of Madison Winslow of the City Living Let's Play. She's like an aunt or something because Madison, let me see, where is it? Madison had a great-great-grandfather who made Winslow Incorporated. That is Sarah's brother. And so Sara is Madison's like great-great-great aunt or something. I don't know. It's Sara. And so when her parents died of pneumonia, she was 14 and she was 14. And she was shipped off from San Myshuno because, I don't know, they just didn't, people who were in charge of her, I guess they didn't inform her brother. I don't know. But her brother did not know where she was, and he still lives in San Myshuno. And then this is her husband, Joseph. And Joseph Davis was born in the spring of 1870 in the then sleepy town of Willow Creek and was the youngest of 7 siblings. He was, however, one of the only 3 of his siblings to survive the deadly winter of 1882, so he was 12. Therefore, he kept his remaining family close, and knowing just how fragile life is. Joseph never let himself get close to anyone other than his family until the fall of 1885, when a young, creative, and above all kind girl came to live with his family after her parents died of pneumonia. Sara Winslow somehow managed to thaw the ice that had frozen over his heart, and they were married 4 short years later in 1889. So, Sara came to Joseph's. She lived with Joseph's family in Willow Creek, and Joseph was the youngest of 7 siblings, 4 of which died in 1882 when Joseph was 12. And it was a really bad winter. It was rough. And so that winter, that hardened him, seeing 4 of his siblings drop over like the course of like 3-4 months, and it just hardened his heart. And he never let anyone close. He was never the same after that winter. And then somehow Sara, when she came along, she was able to like break through the like wall he had built around his heart. And I feel like that's really sweet. And I really think they're an adorable couple. And so this is Sara. She wants to have a big happy family, and I want to get her the matriarch trait. I want it. And she is a foodie, creative, family-oriented, and domestic. You know, very traditional. And then Joseph wants to be a freelance botanist, and apparently he will get the trait naturalist. And he loves the outdoors, self-assured, family-oriented, and a collector. And so they lived here in Newcrest. Just ignore that pirate ship. It's really pretty in the fall. It's really pretty. And in case you're wondering, the fall textures, the orange and the red trees, they don't come with the game. It's a mod. Yeah, it's rough. But Sara is going to paint, and so let's have her do like a small classic painting because she needs to learn. And then let's have him. Is there any like gardening? Because they can't have jobs, so so he's gonna garden, and she's gonna paint. Which I feel like painting is very basic of me because I always have my Sims paint. No, we can't harvest the bluebell. Is there stuff over here? This will be a very harvesty series. And it's uber cute. I have seen some people do Let's Plays of this on YouTube, and it seemed really fun. Oh, hi, Bjorn, I think that's who that is. Where is, like, the plants? Where are the plants? I need some plants. Like, ugh. Where are the plants? Is that a plant? Let's get a frog. Look for frogs. We're gonna be, like, collecting a lot in this series. And, like, planting and fishing. So this is going to be a very, like, we're going to be traveling a lot in this series, which kind of irritates me because loading screens. But right now, we're not going to leave the lot today. We're just going to look for stuff here. And is there anything else? I don't see anything. I feel like I already had him dig that, but oh well. Yep, that seems to be it for right now. Maybe. Yeah, that seems to be it for right now. So Joseph is going to go out and collect. And like a lot of the other Sims may not be in historically appropriate attire, but oh well, my Sims will be. But we're just gonna have Sara keep painting because I don't know, I love Sara. I don't know why, but I really, really love Sara. But this is their house. We do have some stone flooring. I don't know. This house came off the gallery. I liked it. And then we have the stone walls, but other than that, everything's wood. And I love the way this house is set up. It's just, I don't know what we would do for, like, extra bedrooms. I don't know where I feel like we would, like, make a hallway out this way or out this way. And I'd have to build, which is really, because I hate building in The Sims 4. Oh, don't have a phone. No, you don't get a phone. Can I silence this? Silence. We don't get phones. We're not going to get phones until, like, it's historically appropriate. Especially not smartphones. So no one's going to call them. This is going to be historically appropriate. But we have frogs. I guess we're just going to sell the frogs because I don't feel like breeding them. Yeah, we're just going to sell everything. I don't want to call the Geo Council. We're just going to sell a lot. Actually, we need to... can we, I don't know where to buy... Like... Hold up, do I need to get, like, a planter? Hold on, let me check. Can I buy things from this phone? Because I need to buy, like, plants. I guess we'll just harvest them from, like, around. So... yeah, what else can you do? They don't need any friends. It was this. Yeah, dig. Where is some more stuff? Is this... no, nothing is grown. It's kind of irritating. Dig. But here's somebody in historically appropriate attire. Constance Muniz. I kind of put just in, like, Decades Challenge and, like, plopped some Sims down that I saw in the gallery. So if you see your Sims, congrats. I saw them. Is this not harvestable? No, it's a tree. Yeah, but if you see your Sims, it's really cool. I just put in the ones that I saw with, like, the hashtag. I believe, yeah, it was the hashtag. What is this? No, it's not harvestable. Ugh. Is anything harvestable? Is this harvestable? No. Ugh, this is so irritating. We could try for a baby, though. Like, I know we're not in, like, the most financially stable situation. We have, like, 1,000 simoleons, and we have nowhere to put a child. But, like, I guess we could. Because I want them to have a lot of children. Actually, yeah, go home. Where are you? Go home. Why are you... You're supposed to be painting. Sara, you're supposed to be painting. Oh, did you finish? Yeah, sell the collector. But, like, Sara and Joseph, they're, like, so cute. They're, like, the OTP before OTPs. So I need you both to go home. And, like, have some romance. Express fondness, because they really do love each other. Like, I have played with these Sims for, like, a good, like, 3-4 minutes. 14 minutes. I've played with these Sims for 14 minutes. And, like, they are already the cutest couple. They're already so much cuter than every other couple I've ever had in The Sims. Yeah. Yeah, they're a lot cuter than Spencer and Alex. They're a lot cuter than Jackson and Nancy. Who else has been together? I don't remember who else has been together. They're a lot cuter than everybody. But we are going to go try for a baby, and we're not going to do the pregnancy test because pregnancy tests weren't a thing in the 1890s. You just had to figure it out. Be romantic. They're so cute. They're goals. Just kidding. Just kidding. I guess they could be goals, but like, no, they're not goals because they live in the 1890s, and if they have a female child, it can't be an heir. Oh, you can fish too, I guess. Like, eventually. Oh, and they have really historically appropriate attire. Steamy. We don't have wardrobes. That's so irritating. That's my favorite. Wait, no, the hot tub is my favorite place for Sims to woohoo. It's the hot tub and then the wardrobe. Closet, whatever. I love the when they woohoo in the closet and when they woohoo in the hot tub. It's really steamy. The bed is just So, I guess we'll find out if she's pregnant. We'll find out eventually if she's pregnant. So, we're going to have him go fish, actually. Is there like a fishing spot over here? No, but I saw one way over there. Oh, and there's a little trolley. Where is the fishing spot? There's the fishing spot, yeah. We're going to fish and, like, collect. He's going to collect and garden and fish. And she's going to, like, paint and raise and cook and raise the kids. So we're actually going to have her cook. We're going to have her make, I don't know what they made back in the day, but franks and beans. It sounds like something that people would eat in the 1890s. I don't know. I didn't live there. I didn't live back then. I didn't know those people. But I love her sleepwear. It's so cute. I love her sleepwear. It is literally the most adorable thing in the world. Like, if this could be her everyday wear and it wouldn't be weird, it would be. It would be her everyday wear. So, like, one of her children is probably going to wear this dress for everyday wear. Like, I don't even care if it's, like, a nightgown. Oh, and Sara, she's doing rough at this, but, like, their house is so adorable. And it even has a spot for, like, gardening. It's adorable. And Joseph, have you caught a fish? No, but you have the fishing skill. Adorable. Okay, go back to Sara. And, like, for, like, the baby names or whatever, I will be, like, Googling up names that were, like, popular, during the time period. So, like, for 1890s, I'll Google, like, what names are popular, like, baby names that were popular in the 1890s, and, like, same thing for, like, the 40s and the 50s, and blah, blah, blah. So, like, there will be, like, cultural appropriate names. And, like, Joseph and Sara, they were popular names in, I think it was, like, the 1870s. Like, because I wanted to, like, do it to when I had it set to where they were born. So, yeah, Joseph and Sara were popular names in the 1870s, and Davis was popular last name of the 1870s. And, like, Sara had to have a maiden name, so I'm like, why don't I just connect this to the Winslows? Because I made these two. I feel like I made them. I did their backstory before I did Madison's from City Living. So, Sara was related before them. Looks like the fish in this area are too crafty for Joseph. Ugh. Joseph, I guess we'll just starve. Let me try to fish right here. I don't know. I've never did the fishing skill in this game. I don't fish. I don't fish in this game. I look like someone who fishes. My Sims have the writing skill and the painting skill and, like, the cooking skill. That is all the skills. And, like, the video gaming. Those are all the skills I use in this game. Is there, like, I'm literally waiting for the plants to grow. It is so sad. Is this... No. Well, I guess we'll come back next part and do that. Oh. Sara is using the outdoor bathroom. So proud. I'm just gonna have her, like, cook in bulk. We're gonna make some scrambled eggs and bacon. We're gonna make a family size, because there's only 2 people, but, like, whenever I don't have anything for her to do, I'm just gonna have her paint and make food. Because they don't have careers. They're basically self-employed. There was a couch here? I had no idea there was a couch here. Oh, but it doesn't match. I'll have to recolor that. Or, like, get a new couch. I don't know. Joseph caught a tuna. You go, Joseph. Bringing home some food. Can I dig through the trash? No. Where's, like, the plants? I just need some plants. This is the struggle. Like, I don't think I've ever, like, actively looked for plants. Oh my god. Plants. Oh, and he has to pee, so you can stop fishing and, like, collect this lily plant and then go home. Go home. And then you can go home and then use the bathroom. And I'm assuming some of the ones over here. Nope. Maybe some of the ones that were over here. This is sad. Oh, but Sara upped her cooking skill. Gardening skill. Yep, I need you to have gardening skill. Nope. But we do have time capsules. Where's the house? I don't see the house. This is a struggle on these, like, 4 lots, like, when you cannot find your house. But we're gonna start our garden right here. And we're gonna plant this lily right there. And we're gonna put this fish, we're gonna put it in the fridge. We're also gonna put the bacon and eggs. We're gonna put this all in the fridge. Open. Like, we're, like, going for it. Go home, Sara. Stop being creepy. Like, that is creepy. Just creeping on these kids. Like, Sara, I get that you want some kids, but, like, girl, just go paint. Like a normal person. Don't be creeping on the kids. Go. He is just gonna go get the next plant. And then I guess we could probably end it off after he, like, plants some stuff and then opens the capsules. But yeah, I feel like this is gonna be, like, a really fun series. Like, I've never done a challenge before. I've never done a legacy challenge. I've never done any type of challenge in the Sims 4. I've always just played so casually. Oh, she's thinking about babies. Girl. Girl. I don't know. Is she pregnant? I don't know. I think she is. She looks, maybe. Oh, we found a My Sims trophy. Throw that away. Open this. Come home. Yep, we're gonna plant our lilies. I think these are lilies, yeah. We're gonna plant them. And that'll start our garden. Yay! And then plant this. And then sell these stupid My Sims. Just kidding, I love the little My Sims. They're adorable. Stop talking to Sara. Can I, like, water this stuff? Do I need to water anything? Water. Water. Sara, like, deal with yourself. Why do you keep painting the same thing? It's like this alien thingy. Joseph and Sara just became good friends. I would hope so, because you're kind of married. Landscape painting. Do landscape painting. Yeah, but this is basically all Sarah's gonna do is cook and paint. And, like, take care of the children. And Joseph is gonna fish and, like, look for plants. Yeah, go get some food. But I'm so excited. This is gonna be a fun series, I can tell. I can tell. What is this? What are you painting? It's gonna be something stupid. I worry about, like, what Sara paints. It's just rough. I'm really excited to see if you're pregnant. Let's show off your outfits. Change outfits. These are all of her outfits. This is her formal wear and her party wear and, like, her active wear and her swimwear. And then her sleepwear. They're really cute outfits, and I feel like we will never swim or do anything athletic. And then your outfits. I don't even remember what his outfits were. His everyday and his party are the same thing, and I feel like he will never work out or swim. I feel like we just won't do those things because my Sims don't work out or swim anyways. Oh, but you want to weed a plant and you want to buy a chef station. Do we look like I'm made of money? Buy a toy? I don't know. Chat with Annabeth. I don't know who Annabeth is. Buy popcorn proper. Yeah, because that's totally a thing in the 1890s. I don't need to accept that one. Earn $100 from selling paintings. Yes. Embrace Joseph. Sure. I never pay attention to these. Get out in the city. No. Friendly near Sara. Sure. And, is your stuff, is it ready? Like, can I do anything with it? I could hire a professional gardener, but that would take a lot of money that we don't have. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, what if she's painting like her old home in Denmark? That'd be so cute. Oh, he was gonna go kiss Sara, but no. She's painting. She's busy. Okay, but I think I'm gonna end this part here because this seems like a good way to end it. Sara's finished with her painting. Joseph's kind of just sitting there, but I will see you guys next time in part 2 of Decades or Get Together or City Living or whichever one comes next. Oh, and Sara leveled up her painting skills. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.